Dear students, today's topic is double displacement reaction. We studied about displacement reaction in the previous class, and we have seen that in displacement reaction, one atom is replaced by another atom. That is, there will be one displacement between two reactants. So that is called displacement, or it is also called single displacement reaction. Now, today double displacement reaction. So can you say something about double displacement reaction? So in displacement reaction or single displacement reaction, there is only one displacement between two reactants, but in double displacement reaction there are two displacements between two reactants. Okay, like displacement reaction, there will be two reactants and two products, but in this case, two displacements will be taking place between the two reactants. This is called double displacement reaction. So we have the definition. The double displacement reactions are those reactions in which two compounds, there will be two reactants, and these two reactants react by an exchange of ions, cation and anion, to form two new compounds. So there will be two reactants, R1 and R2. What they do, they will react with each other. That is, there will be two displacements. And how do these displacement take place? By changing the cations and anions. As a result, you will get two new products. So there will be exchange of cations and anions of these two reactants. That means we can see that if there is exchange of cations and anions, these two reactants should be ionic compounds. So mainly we can see that this double displacement reaction will be taking place between two ionic compounds, that is, which are made up of cations and anions. Then these two ionic compounds, these two reactants, they will exchange their cations and anions with each other and form two new products, and these two new products are also ionic compounds. And based on the products, based on the physical states of the products, we can divide double displacement reaction into three classes, three types: precipitation reaction, neutralization reaction, gas formation reaction. So double displacement reaction, there will be two displacements between the reactants, that is, they will exchange their cations and anions. As a result, we will get three products. Then based on the products, we divide double displacement into these three types: precipitation reaction, neutralization reaction, gas formation reaction. First of all, we will consider an example of precipitation reaction. We have done an experiment of precipitation already. So we studied what is precipitate. So precipitate is an insoluble solid that obtained from aqueous solution of two reactants. That is, it is a solid. Precipitate is a solid obtained from liquid solution. It is called precipitate. We have done an experiment. You can watch it again. And if there is precipitate in a double displacement reaction, such double displacement reactions are called precipitation reaction. Here we can consider an example. When silver nitrate solution is added to sodium chloride solution, these two are the reactants. We need aqueous solution of silver nitrate. Silver nitrate solute is dissolved in water, you will get silver nitrate solution. Second one, sodium chloride solution. Sodium chloride salt is dissolved in water and forms sodium chloride solution. So these two are the reactants. Aqueous solution of silver nitrate plus aqueous solution of sodium chloride, and we can see that both are ionic compounds. Silver nitrate, its formula AgNO3. Silver Ag plus nitrate NO3 minus, then what is the formula? Sodium chloride, sodium Na plus, chloride Cl minus. By exchanging valencies you will get NaCl. So you have to mix. Aqueous solution of silver nitrate and sodium chloride solution. So when you mix these two, silver nitrate and sodium chloride solutions, we will get two products. First product is silver chloride, and this silver chloride is a precipitate which is in white color. So when you mix aqueous solutions of silver nitrate and sodium chloride, you will see the formation of a white precipitate. This is silver chloride. How will you get the formula? Silver chloride, silver Ag plus, chloride Cl minus, exchange valencies, you will get AgCl. And second product, along with that you will get aqueous solution of sodium nitrate, and the second product is an aqueous solution, sodium nitrate, sodium Na plus, nitrate NO3 minus. The formula you will get NaNO3. So in this type of double displacement reaction is called precipitation reaction. First of all, I will explain why this is a double displacement reaction. So if a reaction is double displacement reaction, what should be the condition? The condition is there should be two displacements. And what is the displacement? The two reactants should exchange their cations and anions. Here we can see that the first reactant, silver nitrate, AgNO3. In AgNO3, which is the cation, Ag plus, anion NO3 minus. So in every ionic compound, the first ion will be cation, positive ion, second ion is negative ion, anion. In NaCl, in sodium chloride, which is the first one, Na. So Na plus is the cation, chloride is the anion, its form Cl minus. So in silver nitrate, silver, that is Ag plus cation, nitrate anion NO3 minus. In sodium chloride, cation, sodium Na plus, anion chloride minus, Cl minus. Then what is the displacement? The cation of first reactant will combine with anion of second. That's they are exchanging their cations and anion. Cation of first will combine with anion of second. That is silver cation. Which is the cation of first one? Silver cation. And which is the anion of second one? Chloride. So cation of first one and anion of the second reactant combine to form silver chloride. What is the formula of silver chloride? AgCl. Then what is the second exchange? Cation of the second reactant will combine with anion of the first, which is the cation of the second is sodium Na plus, which is the anion of the first, nitrate. So sodium will combine with nitrate to form sodium nitrate. What's the formula of sodium nitrate? NaNO3. So this is the displacement. That is, during displacement reaction there will be displacement, there will be exchange between cations and anions. That is, how is the exchange? First cation will combine with second anion, that is silver react with chloride to form silver chloride, find its formula AgCl. Then second cation with first anion, sodium with nitrate, that's the compound will be sodium nitrate. And when you check the physical state of these two products in this reaction, the silver chloride, it will be precipitate, white color solid, and the second one, sodium nitrate, is in the form of aqueous solution. So since this reaction, this type of double displacement reaction forms precipitate, such double displacement reactions are called precipitation reaction. So every double displacement reaction is not precipitation reaction. If one of the products is a precipitate, then only it's the double displacement reaction will call precipitation reaction. So we can define precipitation reaction: the double displacement reaction which proceeds to the formation of a precipitate is called precipitation reaction. So we can conclude that in every precipitation reaction, first condition is that it should be a double displacement reaction, and in that case there will be two reactants, and both the reactants should be ionic compounds. means which are made up of cations and anions. And what they do, they will exchange their cations and anions. First cation with second anion, then second cation with first anion, and form two products. Out of these two products, one will be precipitate, that is solid, and the second product should be in the form of aqueous solution. Then we can call it a precipitation reaction. We will consider some other examples of precipitation reaction. So all these are double displacement as well as precipitation reaction. Why these are precipitation reaction? Because one of the product is precipitate. And why these are double displacement reaction? There is exchange between cations and anions. First of all, copper sulfate and hydrogen sulfide. So what is the exchange? First cation with second anion, that is copper and sulfide. Copper and sulfide, what will be the name of the product? Copper sulfide. Find the formula of copper sulfide. You will get CuS, copper Cu2 plus, sulfide S2 minus. By exchanging valencies you will get CuS. Second cation with first anion, hydrogen and sulfate. And hydrogen and sulfate, it will be hydrogen sulfate, and we can say that it is sulfuric acid. There is no compound like hydrogen sulfate, and we call it sulfuric acid. Its formula is H2SO4. And in this case, copper sulfide is black color precipitate, so it is a precipitation reaction. Second one, reactants, we have AlCl3 and NH4OH, aluminum chloride and ammonium hydroxide. So what is the exchange? First cation with second anion, aluminum and hydroxide. Aluminum Al3 plus, hydroxide OH minus. Exchange valencies you will get the formula of aluminum hydroxide is AlOH thrice plus second cation and first anion. Second cation NH4. What is NH4? Ammonium. Ammonium, its formula NH4 plus. What is the second anion? Chloride. Chloride, its formula Cl minus. So by exchanging valencies you will get the formula of NH4Cl. So these are the products: aluminum hydroxide, ammonium chloride. So in all these cases, first of all you find out the name of the product, then from the name you can find out the formula. For example, we can see that aluminum will combine with hydroxide, so the name of the first product will be aluminum hydroxide. Find the formula of aluminum hydroxide: aluminum Al3 plus, hydroxide OH minus. You will get the formula of AlOH thrice. Second, ammonium and chloride, they will combine. So ammonium NH4 plus, chloride Cl minus. Exchange the valencies, you will get NH4Cl. Similarly, we have barium and sulfate. First cation and second anion, barium and sulfate. So what is the formula of that compound? Barium. When barium combined with sulfate, we will get barium sulfate. What is the formula of barium sulfate? Barium form Ba2 plus, sulfate SO4 2 minus. By exchanging valencies you will get BaSO4. Next, copper combines with chloride. The formula, the name will be copper chloride. Find the formula of copper chloride: copper Cu2 plus, chloride Cl minus. Exchanging valencies you will get CuCl2. So this type of double displacement reactions are called precipitation reaction, because in this case one of the products is a precipitate. So that's why they are called precipitation reaction. Then second type of double displacement reaction is neutralization reaction. In neutralization reaction we can see that there is no precipitate. It is double displacement reaction. There will be two reactants and two products, but there is no precipitate in the product. And in this case, in this type of neutralization reaction, the reactants will be acid and base. One acid and another base will combine. They are the reactants. As a result, we will get salt and water. Then such type of double displacement reaction is called neutralization reaction. That means the double displacement reaction between acid and base to form salt and water. Such double displacement reactions are called neutralization reaction. Then what do you mean by acid? Acids are the chemicals which have sour in taste. For example, we will study some of the examples of acids: hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3, sulfuric acid H2SO4. We have written some chemical formula. Then base. What do you mean by base? Base or alkali which are bitter in taste. Then which are the examples of base? Bases will be mainly metal hydroxide. Metal hydroxides are called bases. Hydroxide, metal hydroxide, can you say the examples? Hydroxide, the anion will be hydroxide, OH minus. Cation is any metal. For example, sodium hydroxide. Formula of sodium hydroxide NaOH. Potassium hydroxide KOH. Calcium hydroxide CaOH twice. Magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice. All these are examples of bases. So these are the reactants. As a result, when they react, we will get two products. One of the product will be salt. What do you mean by salt? Salt will be any compound like metal sulfate, metal chloride. That is, anion will be, cation will be, can be any metal like lithium, sodium, potassium, copper, any metal. And the anion can be, anion is not hydroxide. Hydroxide is in the case of base. Anion will be like chloride, metal chloride, metal sulfate, then metal nitrate, metal phosphate, like that. They are called salt. And the second product will be water. It will be in the form of liquid state. Its formula is H2O. In this case, the salt is also in which form? Aqueous solution. So acid is in aqueous solution or solution. Base is in aqueous solution. They will react and you will get aqueous solution of a salt and the liquid water. And in this case, there is no precipitate. There is no solid product. And this type of double displacement reaction is called neutralization reaction. That is, acid and base react to form salt and exchange between the reactants. Here in this case, the reactants are, first one, hydrochloric acid. So we know that in neutralization reaction, the reactants are acid and base. Here we have taken acid, hydrochloric acid, its formula HCl, plus base, which is the base here. Metal hydroxides are base. Here which metal hydroxide? Sodium hydroxide, its formula NaOH. Hydrochloric acid formula already have studied, HCl, plus sodium hydroxide. Its ionic compound, sodium Na plus hydroxide OH minus. By exchanging valencies, you will get the formula of sodium hydroxide NaOH. Okay. Now, then what will be the exchange? Same exchanges only. Cations and anions exchange. First cation will combine with second anion. Which is first cation here? H. H means hydrogen ion. Hydrogen means which is its form? H plus. Which is the second anion? Hydroxide. That is H plus of HCl combined with OH minus of base, that is sodium hydroxide. When H plus and OH minus combine, we get which product? H2O, that is water. So when acid and base are reacting, what happens? H plus of acid will combine with OH minus of base. In other words, we can say that in every acid, there will be H or hydrogen ion, H plus. And in every base, the anion will be hydroxide OH minus. So H plus of acid will react with OH minus of base to form first product water, H2O. Then what is left? Second cation and first anion. Sodium combined with chloride. What is the product? Sodium chloride. Find the formula of sodium chloride, NaCl. So sodium chloride is the salt here. Acid HCl react with base sodium hydroxide to form sodium chloride salt and water. So this type of double displacement reaction is called neutralization reaction, because acid neutralized by base and forms salt and water. And in every neutralization reaction we can see that H plus is common for all acids, OH minus is common for all base. H plus of acid will combine with OH minus of base to form H2O water. And second displacement is then other ions will combine, other cation and anion will combine together to form the corresponding salt. We will consider another example. Here the acid is sulfuric acid. Formula we studied H2SO4, and the base we have taken here metal hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. Then in every case, what is the first one? Hydrogen of H plus of acid react with OH minus of base to form water. So hydrogen and OH will combine to form water, H2O. Then remaining, so formula of water we know H2O, and we should not have any confusion about this H2. In HCl there will be only one hydrogen atom, but in H2SO4 there are two hydrogen atoms. That's why H2SO4. So there should not any confusion about the number of hydrogen atom. You can definitely write the product H2O, because whatever the number of hydrogen atom, all the H plus ions of acid will combine with OH minus of base to form water, H2O. Then remaining will be, what will be the name of salt? Sodium sulfate. Find the formula of sodium sulfate. Sodium Na plus sulfate SO4 2 minus. Its formula will be Na2SO4 and H2O. Then balance this equation. After balancing you will get H2SO4 plus 2 NaOH gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. So here sulfuric acid reacts with base sodium hydroxide to form sodium sulfate, salt and water. Another example, here acid is nitric acid, base is potassium hydroxide. So H plus of acid reacts with OH minus of base to form water. So water, H2O. Then what will be the next product? Potassium will combine with nitrate. So potassium nitrate is the salt. Find the formula of potassium nitrate. Potassium K plus, nitrate NO3 minus. Exchange the valencies, you will get KNO3, that's potassium nitrate. So these types of double displacement reactions are called neutralization reaction. So there will be two reactants and two products, but what is the specialty of reactants? Acid and base. They will neutralize each other and form the two products, and in these two products no precipitate. One of the product is in liquid state, water, and the other one, salt, is in aqueous solution. This type of double displacement reaction is neutralization reaction. Then we can consider a third type of double displacement reaction, that is gas formation reaction. So in gas formation reaction, one of the product will be gas. The other product is aqueous solution, but instead of precipitate here we will have a gas. Okay, such type of double displacement reaction is called gas formation reaction. It is an example of gas formation reaction. Here reactant zinc sulfide and hydrochloric acid. So what is the exchange here? Zinc first cation will combine with second anion. Zinc will combine with chloride to form zinc chloride. What's the formula of zinc chloride? Zinc cation Zn2 plus, chloride Cl minus. Exchange valencies, you will get ZnCl2. Second exchange, second cation with first anion. Hydrogen combine with sulfide. Hydrogen, what is the name? Hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen cation formula H plus. Anion sulfide S2 minus. And the formula of hydrogen sulfide H2S. And when you check the physical state, you can see that hydrogen sulfide is a gas and zinc chloride is an aqueous solution. So this type of double displacement reaction is called gas formation reaction because it proceeds through the formation of a gas. Such double displacement reactions are called gas formation reaction. So based on the products, we classify double displacement reaction into these three. That is, if the product is a precipitate, if one of the product is a precipitate, it is precipitation reaction. when the products are salt and water from acid and base, it is called neutralization reaction. If the product is a gas, one of the products is a gas, it is called gas formation reaction. So in all these cases you have to learn example of double displacement reaction, precipitation reaction, neutralization reaction, etc. If the question is define double displacement reaction, give an example of double displacement reaction, you can write example of precipitation or neutralization reaction or gas formation. But specifically if the question is give an example of precipitation reaction, then you have to write the example of precipitation reaction. If the question is give example of neutralization reaction, in that case you have to write the specific example of only neutralization reaction. And make sure that when you write the equations examples, it should be balanced chemical equations. So thank you.